What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we're hopping into Green Lantern issue number 25. In our Lantern Corps, they've been working to rebuild all of the other lanterns. All the other power batteries need to come back online so the emotional spectrum can be repaired. So it's not going crazy with people just randomly getting lantern powers all over the universe. But it's also kind of a race. It's a race because Starbreaker is doing the same thing. And if he's able to complete his before they complete theirs, it could be a bad day for everybody. And the Guardians, they're kind of left helpless. Now, these are the new Guardians. These guys are pretty much reborn. They have no knowledge of anything before their birth. They had been removed from the Source Lantern before they regained their memories. But they assumed that their former selves would have made some kind of contingency plan. The likelihood that they figure this out, though, is probably slim to none. At least not before everything happens. And so the Guardians, they're left with no other choice but to pretty much help out the Lanterns any way they can. Now, as we hop over to Oa, we're picking up inside the mind of our Teen Lantern. This is a little side story that's been going on for quite a little bit now. Ever since the United Planet started experimenting on Kelly, they've been prodding her mind, trying to figure out where her gauntlet gets its power from. That if they can figure that out, they could do whatever they want with the emotional spectrum. The only problem is they never fully figured this out. Now, Ellie, the manifestation, the very willpower come to life, this is the little sister of JOHN Stewart. At least the living construct that he created, and she's kind of become sentient. But she's been trying to break into the mind of Kelly, trying to figure out what's behind this door, because behind this door lies the secret to little Kelly's gauntlet of where the power truly comes from. Now, while she has been doing all of this, Hal Jordan, Guy Gardner, the others, they've been preparing. They have been building all the other power batteries. And from what it seems, they have most of the colors that have been manifesting in people across the universe. But when asked why not a violet one, it doesn't appear that that's popping up in anybody else but Carol. And so they don't want to risk building it. For some reason, they've been operating fine without a power battery, which means there's either a power battery out there or something else is powering it. Building one may destabilize everything that's going on. And so they built a power battery for all the emotions that they have found that are out of whack. Now the question remains, how to turn it on. This is what takes us over to Starbreaker. He has summoned his Legion here, but without this power battery activated, they're not able to truly be people. They're more like phantoms right now. But he promises that they will all have power soon. Just like the Green Lanterns, he has one final piece to obtain. And so him and his generals, they take off to Gem World. That's where we find our Green Lanterns. Now the Lanterns, they've already shown up here. They're already here and they're talking to Princess Amethyst. Now the princess has been scouring their records, their libraries, anything that they can find, looking for what they might need. And they found it. What they're looking for is called Song Stones. They don't really understand how they were made, but they know that they're here and they amplify anything that's projected into them. So if you were to pour emotional energy into it, it would be enough to charge a few central batteries. The bad news, it's guarded by a dragon. And so preparing to retrieve these stones, we pick up on the Interceptor. We pick up in deep space. And Kyle has come upon something that is rather peculiar. From the animated show, just like Razor, we have Aya. And she's a really cool character. If you never watched the animated series, she's kind of like an android body. Not kind of, she has an android body. And she has like green energy manipulation, so she can control it in a sense. And she had been chosen by the Guardians to act as the sector's Green Lantern and protect it from any kind of threats. And one of her first questions is, why have you been flying the Interceptor backwards? But as they start to talk, she learns that Hal Jordan is alive. She learns that Razor is alive. We see that she's being overwhelmed with all this information, but also filled with love and care, knowing that Razor still lives. As we hop back down to Gem World, we have Guy Gardner who goes in. He goes in looking for the crystals and he quickly comes out with a dragon behind him. And if this were not unfortunate enough, we have Starbreaker and his generals. They have shown up on scene. Sorrow, jealousy, disgust, and envy. They're all here, and they're here for the Songstones. Now, our lanterns, they had been fully focused on taking down Henry, aka the Dragon. But with the arrival of Starbreaker and his guys, we see that the princess, she turns on our lanterns. She turns on Carol because of jealousy. Our Star Sapphire knocking her for a loop, and then she creates a light construct of a jet. She goes after the one that is creating this jealousy energy, and we see Carol blow them right the hell out of the sky. This is where we have Starbreaker and Hal Jordan having their round 2. But Hal Jordan, he decided that he was gonna lasso up the dragon and use the dragon against the Starbreaker. As Guy Gardner gives a beatdown to Sorrow. Sorrow is able to get a lucky shot in, and then he's able to grab 2 of the stones. And so in this, Starbreaker and his guys, they make a quick retreat. They get out of here as fast as they can with 2 of the stones in hand. And our lanterns left behind with just 1. They're not sure if this is gonna work, but it's gonna have to. It's gonna have to make do. They return to Oa. They get everything ready. The preparations are set. We see Kyle Rayner return, and we see Aya and we see Razor have a conversation. But this conversation is gonna be brief, because as the two have the reunion, as we see White Lantern Kyle Rayner come out, he goes to light up the candle. The power begins to generate, but it seems that maybe Starbreaker beat him to the punch. While all of this is going on, Ellie wants to know what's going on inside of her mind. What the heck is going on with Kelly? Being able to crack open that door. Finally being able to see it. Razor and Aya finally reunited. Right as Razor goes to say I love you. As Ellie tells Kelly to take off her glove. That glove is not what you think it is. A huge wave flashes over the planet. We see Ellie disappear. All of our heroes are blown back. A blinding light. And as they get to their feet, nothing left but a colorless world. That will be the end of this issue. By all appearances, it looks like Starbreaker was successful. It looks like they were able to turn on their lantern. Now, my guess is with Aya here, and assuming that she's got a crap ton of energy stored up, she'll have the ability to reignite what we have at the Green Lantern Corps. Probably using the Songstones that they have. They'll use that power to amplify it, and at least for the time being, the Green Lanterns will be active. And they're gonna have to be if they're gonna take on Starbreaker and his brand new Lantern Corps. Now, this has been a fun story, but personally, my favorite thing to come out of these comics has been everything going on with Teen Lantern. Like, honestly, that is what I have been waiting for. I cannot wait to bring you guys the title, Teen Lantern's Gauntlet's True Origin, or whatever the hell we're gonna name it. But I can't wait to do that story for you guys, because I am so excited for it. You know, and they've been building it up for quite some time now. I really hope it lives up to the hype. I really hope that they bring a good explanation to why this gauntlet has this power and why everybody has been just trying to capture it, trying to uncover and unlock its secrets. The introduction of characters from the animated show, it's a lot of fun. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of the animated show. It was enjoyable, but it wasn't something I'm going back to rewatch or anything of that nature. But introducing them into the comics has been a lot of fun. Seeing them come together, seeing them be reunited has been absolutely fantastic. Of course, that reunion, it comes with tragedy. It comes with a catastrophic event of emotion being wiped away. They don't have to worry about people randomly manifesting powers, because those powers have been wiped away completely, it seems. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you completely completely caught up on everything that has been going on with the Green Lantern Corps. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50 from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.